Hey, what's going on? So today I was at I was out in the Farmington area, right? So I went to this new development, picked up this young dude from work, these new housing tracks, big old houses. So he came out one of the houses and said, "Hey, what's going on?" I said, "This your house? Congratulations!" Like, "Nah, it's not my house. I work here." I said, "Oh, okay, that's what's up." Some young black kid. I said, "What you do for work?" Like, I paint and I trim. I said, "Word, that's what's up." So, if you know me by now, what's my next question? I ask, what you do for business? When do you have your own? Straight up, like, when do you want to have your own? He's like, "Yeah, I do have my own. I just started this year." I said, "Oh, okay, congratulations." I said, "Yeah, I need insurance though, because I can't get nothing without insurance. I want to get some real work." I said, "That's good. So go get your insurance. Figure that out. Go get your insurance." I said, so we take talking and stuff. I said, let me put you on some game. I said, listen, right now, when you get your insurance, you're gonna rebrand yourself, right? And then I gave him a nugget of what to do for the rebranding. I can't share that nugget with you, right? Because it was a nugget for him. And like I always said, when I speak to people one-on-one, there's certain times I give a little extra from my thought process to put them on to something. So I gave him a little nugget. He said, "Yo, that makes so much sense." I said, "You avoid all the hassle and nonsense, and then you go forward like that." So he said, "Okay, word." And then I said to him, "Listen, get your credit right." He said, "What you mean?" I said, "You need to get your credit right, number one. Because now as your business going, you could then PG your business for business loans and turn around, buy more equipment. Matter of fact, buy a building, so tenants in it, buy a property to fix up. You do so much leverage because your business, your credit is good enough, but you need that income from your business to show that you're making some kind of money. So here's an idea for you." He said, "What you mean?" Talk to your boss and say, "Hey boss, could you pay my company as a 1099 instead of paying me directly? Let's pay the full check and give me a 1099 at the end of the year so my business can start showing some income. That way now, whatever they pay you, they're gonna pay your company, and the company pay yourself, of course, whatever. Pay your bill, whatever. But now you have money coming out, going into your company right now." And another thing, the work you're doing at these projects, if it's your work that you did, take a before picture and take an after picture. So not no one else's work at the house, the work you did. So you gotta be, because you want to be honest and pay taxes, right? So you did that job, bet. Take a picture before you started, and then take a picture after you started. So now people can see your work when you start marketing. What you do for marketing? "Yeah, I'll go on this page." I say, "Well, when you get their insurance, you're gonna put them on all pages and market, right? But you're gonna put those pictures of your before and after work. So now people will see, oh, this is the work you did. Okay, looks nice. That makes sense?" He said, "Yeah, that makes a lot of sense, actually." So, but I don't know if your boss is going to allow you to want to pay you to your company directly instead of paying you. That makes sense? So, but ask, what's the worst you're going to say? No? Then it is what it is. And I gave him some other stuff, down the road stuff I gave him. I'm like, listen, when you start doing these things, you could then have the liberty and you'll have the option to do these things next. I can't tell what those next things is because it's not just like I said, certain things I kept between me and him. And he's like, "Yo, what do you do?" Straight up, like, "Yo, I never heard of this before." I said, I do consulting, man. I fail a lot of businesses, man. And I learned and I studied and I failed and I learned and I studied and I watched other people and I observed and I soaked up and I soak stuff in. And then anytime I learn something, I share with other people and I share. And that's where I'm at. And I love doing it though. Word, okay, thank you, bro. And then I took him to, "You don't want to go? I'll go then." All right. And so I took him to a spot we had to go, and that was it. So that was cool. So then I just picked up a young lady. She came out of the house, picked her up from court. She's like, "Yo, I just beat my case." I said, "What you mean?" "I beat my landlord in court." Word? Like, yes. I said I had documented everything. I put my request in to fix this. He didn't fix it. Put my request in to fix that. He didn't do it. And it's still not done. And I went to court. I owe him some back rent. Guys, that's why I say Section 8. Heard what she said? She owed him back rent 6 months, but she won. So future landlords, this is why I say Section 8, right? But shut my mouth, I ain't say nothing. She's a cash payer, but I ain't say nothing. So she's like, yeah, I won. And also, remember I always said, do a good job. This guy was a terrible landlord. Didn't do no work. Do, right? These are some of the things I say. Just do good quality work. You're good. Right? Because he had good quality work and she not paying her rent. Who would have won that in court? The landlord would have won. Like, the house is fixed up nice, Your Honor. There's no problem there. Why she can't pay? What's the excuse? Everything she asked me to fix, I fixed in a timely manner and documented. Well, so what's the problem? Right. This landlord, for a year, didn't fix nothing. So he lost. Oh, that's his bad. 6 months worth out of rent. Didn't know how much she was paying for rent. Well, all know, let's say she's paying $600. He lost 6 times 6 is $3,600. If he was paying $1,000, he's out $6,000. Right? Anyway, so do good business, guys, and cover your butt when you do your business. Right? Document everything too. So anyway, and she's like, yeah, I'm thinking about going. I'm going back to school though. I was like, where you go to school at? She said, I'm going to school for whatever. So you already know what I did, right? I gave her the college game. I told her when the second semester comes with that money, you could turn around and go buy you a double. Because you got good credit right now, you said. And your working job is only a short period of time, but by next year you've been there long enough. You have the money to put down, buy your crib. You live on one side. But yeah, I was thinking about buying a crib to put into daycare, because my mom used to do it, and the money she was making from it, and this and this and this and this, and one for the older kids, one side for the. I said, ma'am, listen, you can still do that on your second house. The first house you're living for free now. The second house, when you go buy the double, you can have a split how you want it. Right? You see, oh yeah, you're right. That was it, boy. And she said, you know what? And her mind was gone. It was over. She was lit. All right, I'm out.